This is Damon Stevens, Fedwell Builders. Today is Sunday, January 2nd, 2022. Welcome to a new year's. Happy New Year, everybody. This is a stock market prep for Monday. So new year to start out here and excited for what the market's going to bring. So let's get right into it. Take a look at how we closed out the year. So we close out the year with Dow Jones closing its day down 1.6%, NASDAQ down 0.61%, and S&P 500 down 0.26%. Very interesting that the week that we had the Christmas in the U.S. here, that we had a lot of bullish momentum going, and then when you're supposed to have the Santa Claus rally the week after, we had flat to down. So a very interesting closeout. Very interesting closeout of the day as well. If you look at the Dow, you see here that worked its way up and then dumped it in the day. And the same with NASDAQ and SPY. So even though they're very bullish, overall, this is a very bearish momentum here at the end. And so I'm going to be curious what the next 2 days do here as we come into the new year and new market, especially since everything's been very bullish. But you see here on the heat map, the healthcare, consumer, communications, finance, tech were all down. All our FANG stocks were down. And then defense and real estate, energy, and utilities and everything were doing really well, nice and green. So definitely momentum in one direction and definitely money exiting out the other. But these were very elevated too. So it very well could be that, people taking profits for tax purposes. It could be a lot of things going on, but definitely saw some sell-offs from, having a 5-day run. We're having, 3 days down. So we'll see what happens. Got 2 more days left in this, what would we call the Santa Claus rally, see if it does that. But right now I'm seeing that we could, see a continuation of a pullback, at least, a day or two. But we'll see. It very well could have been a lot of profit taking into the year. And then all of a sudden Monday, we just skyrocket all new highs. So definitely need to watch the pre-market. Definitely watch the scanners and look for which way momentum's going. And if we are moving, if stocks are moving up, especially the indexes, more likely the rally could be on, and it could be very swift. If not, then maybe it might be flat. But let's kind of take a look and see what charts are saying. And then also the other thing on the scanner, really good close out of the year. Really good small cap here stock. NTRB really rocked 157%. That's what we like to see. This gives us great trading opportunities. So let's take a look at NTRB. See here, 330 was a low, 1211 was a high. Chop back and forth during the day. Definitely give you opportunities to scalp if you're scalping. We dipped down here to $10 and back up to 11.42. So $1.42 on a cheap stock, $10 stock is pretty good. We did close below the 20. I don't like that, but we're above the 50. Looking to see if this is going to give us multi-day trade and not just be a one-day thing. So hopefully it'll hold here and we can see a bounce and hopefully see 12 or higher into this first few days of trading. ISIG, a multi-day trade, started working its way down here. You can see that here's our trend line, bounced above the trend line, came back down, bounced again off the upper trend line, and then now we're kind of somewhere in the middle of this wedge here. So we kind of broke out of the wedge now, and we broke to the south side. We came up and retested to try to get back in, failed and came back down. So we're kind of got 2 bottoms here. So one's a higher low though than the other one. So it's possible we could bounce off this 200 and rally back up, but or we could remain flat. So definitely ISIG is also one of those ones on our short list for tomorrow morning for market open. So here's a Santa Claus rally, looking to see, do we close, up or down, for closing out the year in the first 2 days. So typically the last 5 days of the calendar year, first 2 days of the new year are positive. So definitely curious to see, how do we open this year up and where do we, fit in the statistics of the Santa Claus rally. AVGO, definitely making a nice big bull flag here. It's been flagging here now. This is 5 days. Should see a bounce up here somewhere, hopefully to the north side. Continue the continuation you see here. We consolidated back here in November for almost 2 weeks before we made a rally up here. So like we can see that possibly the same thing happening here. You also see consolidation here as well. This is back mid-December. Apple, you see here, kind of double top here, and it's bouncing off our upper trend line. So hopefully we can bounce up here to new highs. Looking, 186, hopefully, then a 189 would be the next level. So we'll see if we can get that on Apple. Neo gave that nice long run, nice quick run here. And then it's just been kind of consolidating flat, dip down under the 20 and the 50. It's right on the 100 right now. So if you can't bounce off the 100, it could be a good shorting opportunity down to at least down to the 200 at 30.92. And if it breaks below there, we have a long way down. So that's a lot of room to play. PENN, you see there that we're right just bouncing off that 50 below the 20. And so see if we can get back above that range and get back going towards highs, but very bullish still above the 50, which we like to see. BABA, nice big old run up, hit off of our upper trend line, hit the bottom trend line, and now we almost tagged it and almost underneath it. Don't like to see it underneath it. Hopefully we can bounce off this 200 and move up. If we go below the 200, good shorting opportunity. If we bounce off of it, get back into to this trend line, and then we can go long. That's why we talked about this, we descending pattern here, and we bounced off this trend line, came back, and now we're consolidating. So just seeing, this is a nice bull flag. So looking to see if we can get this breakout here above this 1100. If we can, then we can rally back up to 1119 and then beyond. If we don't, then we could possibly do a continuation here, or we just continue to go down. So looking for some direction on Tesla. Disney, we had this big pullback here. We talked about this little W that we put in here that we just broke above that this old line here as far as resistance line. You can see we came up, pulled back down to it. We want to look for a bounce above the 50 moving average so we can start to see a rally here on Disney. Netflix, see here we kind of pulled down this channel, broke out, we're very flat. So could be that we're in a range possibly, or even could it be this is the range, or the range could be a little larger. But we could bounce around here until we get enough momentum to break up through resistance through 616. The 200 down here should be support as well for the stock. So Shopify, you can see here, breakdown as well. Consolidation, either larger consolidation or shorter above the 200. Looking to see if we can break out above the 50 and the 100 here around 1446. So if we can do that, then the next resistance level is going to be up here at 1540. If we break down, then we possibly go down and touch support here at 1275. Nvidia. So Nvidia had a nice run up, hit our upper trend line, and then pull back here, and then had some, as we've declined, it had some, support here at the 50, bounced off, fell below it, back above it again. So now we're riding this trend line down here. So let's see if we can hold this above the 50 and rally back up. But Nvidia showed a little weakness there. Line, we got this nice little W hit pattern here. And we have these lower lows down here. So hoping we can hold that and continue right above here. We need to get really above this resistance level at 688 to move forward. So looking for a continuation play up to the trend line, and then hopefully a breakout. Facebook, nice little pattern here. You can see that it's positive. Looking to see if we can, bounce off of here, off this 50 and the 100, and rally up here and then break through this 336 level where we got this downward sloping trend. ARC sit here, just kind of consolidating flat. Need to really see it break through and out, or somehow break down. And not seeing a lot of action there other than just a flat move. So we're just continuing to watch this one. NVAX pull down. We talked about this coming down and hitting a double bottom, and that's what exactly what it's doing. So this is a good shorting opportunity, knowing that we're coming down here to test this level. We're almost there. So we'll see if we bounce off here, off the 200 or off of this support level here, and continue to rally up. Moderna has this nice little curve, this little cup that is developing here, looking for continuation play up here in the north side, and hopefully we can do that. BNTX, you can see here, bottomed here at the trend line. So trend line's holding and looking for a bounce. So looking for a bounce off of here, back up towards this upper trend line, which you've seen we've kind of met twice. Bonds pulled up 1.556 and then pull back down here. So that's good. US oil, see here it's trying to gradually make its way up. We're above the moving averages now. So we'll see if we can rally up here past this 78 level and then move on to the next level, 85. Dollar, you can see really dollar looks like it just continues to consolidate here at this level. VIX continues to remain low as well. Hopefully it doesn't bounce here. If it gets over 20 again, we could see possible pullback again in the market. SPY flat up here, nice bull flag, looking for continuation play to the north side. Triple Qs, same thing, nice bull flag, looking for continuation play. Semiconductors, same thing. All right, so IWM. So IWM's consolidating right here. Got this little W here, double bottom here, looking for a breakout above 222 for a continuation play to the north side. Financials, again, double bottom, this little W here, looking for a breakout above 39.55 for a continuation play up. Bitcoin, you see here, kind of dropped down here. We've been consolidating down in this little range here. We're kind of completing down this edge of this wedge here. So once we get out of this wedge, it's got to make a decision either to get up above 52,000 or to down here to the 46,000 level. Rose came up here, hit a new high, and then kind of back down here, found support here at the 100, looking for a bounce off here and continuation play. Hex pulled down and then had a rally, started back up and found some resistance here at 33.39, pulled back. It's just at the 200 now, looking for a bounce off of here. If it doesn't, then we have some weaknesses and this becomes more of a shorting opportunity. But right now, looking for a bounce here and a continuation play back up to this 33.39 where we got rejected before. XDC rallied up here as well, found resistance, pulled back, looking for some momentum here to get that stock going again. Luna, you can see here, we hit all new highs, pull back here off the 20, curling up here and ready to launch again. So hopefully we can continue to get Luna to continue to climb here for us. MATIC here hit another high, pull back here, consolidating. It's above the moving averages, so it's looking good for a long-term play. CRV came up, hit resistance on this triangle here. So do we come down here and kind of bounce back and forth? It's possible. The price action could do that for us. Or we could get a breakout here possibly and hit all new highs here. So we got to get above this 460 level here to kind of get this kind of momentum going here on CRV. AVAX kind of bouncing back and forth, this sitting wedge. Found resistance here at the upper channel. Pull back down, found the 50, pull back up, hit it again, pull them back again, down a little bit. So we could continue bouncing up and down through here, looking for a breakout and continuation. We may get it here where it's consolidating here and creating a little bear flag. We could get a breakout right where we're at now. Just looking for, do we break this, 113.50 level tomorrow or the next day, or do we start to pull back? YFI. Nice rally here going towards new highs. You see here this 14,690 and this 14,690. Same exact number here. Looks like we're coming into it again. So this is going to be double top. See if we can break through this and go towards new highs. If not, we could possibly have another pullback here. And so support here would be back down here around, close to, down here at this level. Let me actually put a line here for you. So there's support. So we'll see, we can start to consolidate here and chop back and forth, or we could break through here and go to new highs. that's our stocks in play. That's our options. That's our crypto as well as far as we're looking at. Be safe out there as we kind of get into this new year. Let's see what the price action is showing. See if it's continued to show bullish. If it does, let's jump on it. If it's not, then just make sure you're trading carefully. Make sure you're watching your size of your stock and your cryptos, and let's kill it this year. So everybody, safe out there. We'll talk Monday night, see how the trades went for the day and what we need to plan for the following day. Talk to you later.